image-obsessed society, we often go to extremes for physical perfection. Tonight, we're about to take you to the place where hundreds of thousands of people come every year for a beauty bargain too tempting to resist. But is it really worth it? You're about to meet a woman who flew 6,000 miles to look exactly the way she wants. But is the process more painful than she can endure?
If plastic surgery had a mecca, it might be Gangnam,
Oppan Gangnam Style.
the ritzy district of Seoul, South Korea that Psy put on the map. The streets here are lined with hundreds of clinics. Everywhere you look, there are women seemingly trying to emulate the plastic, doll-like features of these K-pop girls dancing in Psy's video. But it's not just for locals. 7.5 million people have traveled to Korea from all over the globe to go under the knife.
And I think that the results will be better in Korea because they know the Asian face better.
It's the lure of cheaper prices and the fact that Korean plastic surgeons are regarded as among the best in the world that attracts clients like Jessica Choi, a property manager for a real estate company in LA. She's getting ready to head to Seoul for her own plastic surgery overhaul.
So in high school, my first procedure was getting this double eyelid crease put in. And just recently I had my nose done by a Beverly Hills plastic surgeon, but it's still not what I'm looking for. I went to a renowned doctor, so it's $8,000. In South Korea, it's anywhere from $2,000 to $4,000 or $5,000. So it's significantly cheaper, and I think that the results will be better.
She consults via Skype with JK Plastic Surgery, a leading clinic in South Korea led by renowned surgeon Dr. JK.
Jessica, tell me
what you don't like about yourself.
I definitely think that my forehead could use some, rounding out. My eyes can be extended so that they're a little bit longer and bigger and, not so slanted upwards. And you guys can correct my rhinoplasty. Also some lip injection. And the major thing is to bone contouring of my jaw here and my chin. But my personality is A-okay.
She makes final preparations and soon is on a plane heading to Seoul. Part of the JK experience, 5-star service at every turn.
Nice to meet you.
Upon landing, Jess is greeted by an attendant
Wow. Hi, 안녕하세요.
and whisked away in a gleaming Rolls Royce. That evening, Jessica settles into her luxurious accommodations.
So this is my room.
Oh, wow.
Not bad, right? This is like a living room area space. They have 24-hour staff on staff if I have a medical issue.
This is all included in the price of the surgery.
Right.
So how much are we talking about?
It's, down payment on a house. But if I were to do it in America, it would be down payment on 2 houses.
But does it ever occur to you that you're trying to fix something that's not on the outside but on the inside?
Okay, so if I can be completely candid.
Completely.
Okay, so I was married to an abusive man who abused me and actually caused some of my facial disfigurement. I was madly in love with him, and he actually went to prison. I divorced him and sort of went into years of depression, eating and just unhealthy behavior and just not really taking good care of myself.
Mm-hmm. And so fixing your jaw actually has deep meaning for you.
It does. And it's sort of coming back to repair old wounds that have sort of set in. So it's not just what's on the outside.
Sure.
It feels like I'm shedding my old skin, leaving a lot of baggage behind.
Despite her deep desire to have the surgeries done, the reality of the risks involved kicks in the morning of the procedures. Jessica's fear is palpable.
I'm so nervous.
Don't get nervous.
Okay. Say a little prayer for me. This is the last time I'm gonna see my face looking like this. Face off.
Her many doctors make their final markings where the incisions will take place.
I might hit on this doctor.
Okay, well.
Just kidding.
He might be married.
I can understand you.
You snuck up on me with your English speaking. Are we starting now?
Yes.
We're starting?
Yes.
Okay, Jesus loves everybody. Signing off.
Soon, Jessica is out cold and the extensive multi-part surgery begins. Jessica is having her nose redone, her jaw contoured, her eyes enlarged, and fat from her abdomen grafted to her forehead. Next door, Christina Lim, an on-air translator on South Korean television,
I can't wait to get this over with.
is undergoing her own nose surgery and jawline slimming.
Even if I die, I will die a pretty face.
Between them, the two women will endure nearly 10 hours on the operating table and 6 different procedures.
I was throwing up a little bit.
After the surgeries, Jessica and Christina are recovering in neighboring twin beds.
It hurts so much.
Both are in excruciating pain.
I can't even describe pain, but at nighttime, without the pills, I constantly feel this like knife cutting through my bones. And I can't say anything because my mouth is open and I'm drooling and I have cotton up my nose. All for beauty, all for what?
You wouldn't do it again?
Never, never.
Never. Even if you think you look great?
No, never. Like, I would just learn to live with myself. Like, I wasn't like hideous. After going through this, I don't want to be perfect anymore. You know, I could just live with it. I've been living with it for 20 years.
If I knew what I had to go through ahead of time, there's no way I would be able to go through it again. There's no way in hell. Like, going through this is so hard. I feel like I've sinned. I just feel like I've sinned. And this is so different from what I said during my interview, but I just kept hearing God's voice saying, "Sweetheart, why would you do this? I made you perfect." That's just the voice I kept hearing.
Over the course of the next few days and months,
Hi, today's day 2 after my surgery.
Jessica documents her recovery for us by flip cam.
This is day 3. I think the worst is past. Day 6, my swelling has gone down. Maybe God heard all my prayers of anguish. I just boarded my flight. I feel like everyone can tell I just had surgery, but other than that, I'm feeling okay.
And as the pain diminishes, her extreme regret begins to fade as well.
Hi guys, it's me. It's 45 days post-surgery. I'm still a little bit stiff here, but other than that, feeling great.
I look better now.
Back on the other side of the world, it's been 3 months since Christina lay in her hospital bed in almost unbearable pain.
I never want to go through it again. It hurt me so much. I couldn't even sleep. I couldn't swallow my own saliva. I couldn't eat, drink, I couldn't breathe. It was like the worst experience ever.
But was it worth it?
Yeah, it was worth it. But still, if I were to tell my friends, if they don't have a problem living with their faces, I would tell them not to do it.
As for Jessica, 3 months after the surgery, the pain she suffered in that hospital bed seems worlds away.
I love it. I feel softer. I feel more feminine. I have to say this, Koreans are perfectionists. They perfected a nose that an American doctor just messed up. Lord have mercy, it's beautiful.
But perhaps the biggest takeaway is proving
To new beginnings.
that what seems superficial isn't always so superficial after all.
I feel like the exterior transformation, it's really been a sort of reflection of what transformation has been going on the inside of me. Being in the abusive marriage I was in and becoming whole again, it's not as shallow as it may seem at first glance. And meeting the world with a fresh face, same firecracker personality, but a new outlook on life.